Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we are going to be looking at the literal Rolls Royce of SUVs. I use Rolls Royce in a lot of titles, and this one is truly deserved. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Land Rover here in Salt Lake for giving me some time with this Cullinan. I'm going to include a link to their website in the description down below. If you have any questions, need any help, just ask for Nick. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Powering this is a 6.75 liter V12 that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. It puts out 563 horsepower and then 627 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy is 12 around town and then 19 on the highway, and it's really cool to see just how big that engine is. I will say the hood closing, super solid. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So we're going to show a fun party trick here with the Cullinan, and that has to do with the Spirit of Ecstasy. So just lock the car and notice that, well, goodbye to the Spirit of Ecstasy. Unlock the car and boom, pops right up. It's pretty fun. You guys can see here with the very boxy headlight design, look at the upright grille as well. And then you can see here with the parking sensors at the bottom, and well, it's a cool look. Now, turn wheel setup is 255 by 45 by 22 in the front, and then 285 by 40 by 22 in the rear, so slightly staggered setup. Love the wheel design on this. Again, it might seem simplistic, but it just looks so premium. Look at the brake caliper too, how it's blacked out. Got the Rolls Royce badge there on the side, and you guys can see the door handle situation. You understand a little bit later. But yeah, I mean, it basically just looks like the SUV version of a Rolls Royce. And now I'll show the key fob, which has the Rolls Royce logo. That's the lock function. And this is just a very fancy looking and feeling fob. Now this leads us out back. Pop that open. So it'll pop up on the top. And then you just press this to lower the tailgate section. But we've got this nice car cover built in. Very high quality material. That's just to fold down the seats. Look at these carpets. So fancy. But yeah, tons of storage space in the rear of the Cullinan. And then you just press this button. And that will lower the hatch right back down. Really cool taillight design here. Again, they don't go over the top with the design on anything. They just kind of make it look premium, make it look good. And I guess I'll show you guys what the lighting elements look like on. It's kind of hard to see because of the sun today, but yeah, there's the back end. So of course we got the umbrella in the door, and then really nice trim with the door panel. Look at all that leather trim, and you can see like the orange coloration of this particular one. That's cool for the seats in there. USB port as well. Yeah, everything's just lined with leather. And then this is cool at the entry. It kind of feels like you're entering into something different from other cars, just with how this kind of pops out so far. Getting in's really easy, just kind of pop in. Tons of legroom here in the back. These shoes definitely don't fit in this car, let me tell you that. Storage pocket. Got some vents here. We've got our own climate zone, heated seats as well. And look at these pillows on the headrest. And then really nice trim all over the seats, and this is cool even on the side as well. And then we got the starry headliner up top. It's another really fun feature. You got this button to turn it on or off from the back. And then look at those grab handles. Even those are premium. Now taking a look at the front door panel, you can see again the trim here down below. Super high quality looking. All of our window controls. Then with the mirror adjustment and everything. This is so cool with the bespoke items they have. Blind spot warning with the mirrors. And then also, by the way, bottom of the door panel even that has leather trim. Rolls Royce there on the headrest. And again, really nice trim all down the center. All of our adjustments on the side. And look, stuff like the engine stop starts here. Got your light controls again. Very bespoke feeling with that. And this is cool. That little kind of textured area. And then you can see the trim all across the dash. And well, this is how you know you're rich. And ooh. Now starting with the steering wheel, really nice trim all around of the airbag cover too. Of course, Rolls Royce logo. You got some practical controls in the front, like cruise control and all of that. And overall, it's very interesting kind kind of look. Kind of looks retro to me. You have a traditional stock. I like how they wrap leather around this section of the stock. This is obviously plastic here, but that's so funny. And then same thing with the other stocks. It does have a column shifter, which is right next to the windshield wiper stock, and I confused them a couple times. Now I do have this digital gauge cluster, kind of has like a retro look to it. I think overall though, it's a pretty cool design, if you ask me. Now in reverse, we do have a backup camera with trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel. You got that bird's eye view as well, so nice 360. And if you don't know, Rolls-Royce is owned by BMW, and so some of this looks like BMW UI to me. And oh, I thought it was a touchscreen, but it's, wait, is it or is it not? So yeah, let's go back into reverse. Okay, so that functions as a touchscreen. Weird, so it's kind of like, I don't know, interesting. It's kind of like both. But yeah, either way, there's the infotainment system. Lots of glare in this section, but we do have physical buttons for like radio presets. Set the vents down below, and then your climate controls right here. And we'll pop on those ventilated seats. Very nice actuation on that. And this is cool for the temperature. I know, I think that's kind of fun, if you ask me. Some cup holders here. And then you guys can see with the control for the infotainment system and all that. Notice it has hill descent control and off-road mode. Nice center console. I like the trim on the top of this, by the way. It's fancy. And same thing with the dash here. Everything's very high quality feeling, including this. And then the glove box. Yeah, just the opening for that. That is so cool with the latch. How that's... Did I just... We're all good. Looks like it just has a traditional mirror. And then again, you got that starry headliner. So that's another cool feature. And it's leather, by the way. It's a really nice trim up top. Now this is a pre-owned vehicle, so it has, you know, depreciated since the original MSRP, I guess is what we'll say. Check out their website for the most up-to-date pricing. But here's the original window sticker, and I want to go over some stuff. So base MSRP, $348,000. That's before options. Crazy. And you can see some of the stuff here with the pricing. Dark exterior color package, $19,000. Crazy. And then bespoke interior module editing, $7,200. For what? For software? I don't know. That's what that sounds like, is that software. It's just crazy to see these options. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's the price of a used car. That's the price of a used car. It's insane. Leather finishing pack. I don't know. I mean, you guys can read through everything. Let's see. Picnic tables, $5,500. My goodness. And then of course you got the gas guzzler. Anyways, total MSRP is $426,500. And that's gonna sum things up with this. I guess I'll quickly just tell you guys on driving. I've driven one of these. The best way I can explain how this drives is if you mixed a G-Wagon with an S-Class, that's kind of how this whole situation drives. It's got kind of like a tank-like feel, like a G-Wagon, so that big, heavy, substantial feel, but then it's smooth and quiet and luxurious like an S-Class. So I could see how a lot of people would love that driving experience. But let me know what you guys think about the price, and let me know what you guys think about the Rolls Royce Cullinan and the hood ornament.